Good morning. I'm Greg Howes. Welcome to Morning Pulse. It's where we're checking our own pulse, but we're also checking the pulse of God to see what's in his heart and mind for us today. So we're going to get our day started by digging into the word for just a few minutes and believe God for a great day and a great weekend. It is Friday. We're heading into the weekend. We had a great time last night, Cornerstone Christian School, 8th grade graduation. We had 13 students graduate from our 8th grade class last night, and our church sanctuary was filled with parents, family members, friends who had come to celebrate their graduates. So we had just a tremendous time. The place looked beautiful. The decorations were beautiful. We're so proud of those students and excited about what is to come for their lives. Then this Saturday, we have our kindergarten graduation at 11 a.m. If you're in the area, if you'd like to pop in, you're very welcome to do so. Cornerstone people, we're reading the book of Proverbs, so let's stay after that. Proverbs 26 for today. And there's a lot of information in Proverbs 26 about the fool, about the lazy man, and about the person that doesn't know how to control their mouth and they get involved with things that they shouldn't be involved with. So check it out, Proverbs 26. Tonight at 7 p.m. is our Youth Fire. Youth Fire in the Annex, 7 p.m. tonight. That's for high school, young adult students. Tonight, 7 p.m. Parents, help us out with this. Give your kids a push. Tell them that you need them to be at Youth Fire, 7 p.m. tonight in the Annex. And then this Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time, will be on in person and online. And this Sunday, we're going to be dealing with parenting in the power of Pentecost. Did you realize that this Sunday is Pentecost Sunday? I didn't even realize that till a couple of days ago. It just kind of snuck up on me. But that's this Sunday. We're 7 weeks from Easter now. 7 weeks from Resurrection Sunday. It's Pentecost Sunday this Sunday, May the 28th. Cornerstone, we're meeting at 9:30 a.m. online or in person. We hope that you will join us. We're going to continue in the vein of family and parenting. And that's exactly where we want to be this morning for a few minutes. So, oh, by the way, wanted to mention this as well. Next week, I'm going to be on the West Coast at a conference. I'll actually be in Southern California. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with Morning Pulse. There is a 2-hour time difference, and it will be 2 hours earlier there than it is here in the Midwest. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I may be off all next week, or if I can figure something out, I may do something. But we'll be letting you know. So watch for that. All right. Now, Proverbs 29, verse 17. The scripture says, discipline your children. Discipline your children. And they will give you peace of mind. And they will make your heart glad. I just love these scriptures on parenting. They're so powerful. So here we see that if we discipline our children, it's going to go well for us and for them. So when we discipline our kids and our grandkids, it is always focused on their future. We've been saying that again and again and again. I hope that's getting into your heart. We are focusing on their future when we discipline our children. We're focusing on what we want to see them become. It's not about what's happening in the moment. It's about what we are developing in them for their future destiny. So when we discipline, we are straightening the attitude of our children. We all know our kids need an attitude straightening at times, and so do we. Yeah? When we discipline our kids, we're maximizing their ability. saying, come on, man, get it together. You know you can do this. You know the potential in your heart. You know what you can accomplish. Let's go. And you're equipping them with the tools of success. Discipline is equipping your sons and daughters with the tools of success. The tools of success. If you do not take this responsibility seriously, there will be someone from the streets, there'll be somebody from the community, somebody from the hood, somebody from the school that's going to step in and equip your child, possibly with tools of destruction. So we as parents and grandparents, we have to be engaged, intentionally engaged. Step in, setting the example, modeling excellence, modeling moral purity, modeling clean living, excellence in life, putting that up in front of our kids as a model, but then instructing them, using our voice to speak into their lives. Our kids need to hear our voice as we straighten their attitude, as we maximize their ability, and as we equip them with the tools of success. The goal of discipline is to build character and to train the conscience. We're giving our kids the ability to discern between righteousness and wickedness, between what is appropriate and what is inappropriate, between right and wrong. We are training their conscience. We're imparting the spirit of integrity into their lives so that our young ones will grow up to be effective and successful and excellent adults in life because they have a solid base of character and integrity, living with a good conscience, with an effective conscience that has been trained to discern good from evil. So this is what we're doing as we discipline our children. Now, in this action of discipline, we must be consistent and reliable and loving and encouraging and positive. It's not all about being negative. It's about being positive. And we must be trustworthy as we engage with our young people. The most consistent word there, the most important word there is the word consistent. Consistent. Consistency is required from us as we are raising our children. Now, I think I shared this with you one other time. Let me do this again today. These parental roles at different ages in your child's development. From birth to the age of around 5 or so, as a parent, you're going to be a nurturer. You're going to provide the basic necessities, changing diapers, feeding, bathing, health concerns, safety, all of that. You as a parent are providing all of those necessities because the child cannot do it for himself. This is also a time of bonding with the child. And you're beginning to establish boundaries, the boundaries of life. From age 5 to about 15, of course, these ages can slide around, they can vary a little bit, but this is just in general. From about 6 to 15, you are the disciplinarian. The parent is providing discipline. This is where you are providing structure, security, consistency. There's that word again, being consistent, and you're providing order, establishing order in your child's life. You are teaching them personal responsibility now. And before you were establishing boundaries, now you are enforcing the boundaries. And teaching your child if they cross those boundaries, if they violate boundaries, there will be consequences. It comes with a sequence of events. So the nurturer, then the disciplinarian. From about 16 to 20, you become more like an advisor. You're providing counsel, you're providing accountability, and now you are modeling boundaries. You're modeling boundaries, establishing, enforcing, and now modeling boundaries as an advisor. I love what my son-in-law said last Sunday. We become an advisory council. That's good stuff. And then from the age of 21 on up, become more like a friend. I think you're still in that advisory role, but you also tend to morph into being a friend, a confidant, a sounding board. You're still giving advice when you are asked. You're not just pushing your advice on your child, but now they're asking and you are advising, you're counseling as you are asked to be included. We've heard recent testimonies about adult children coming back to their parents and calling and say, hey, I need help with this. Hey, I need wisdom. Hey, I need an answer. Hey, give me some advice on what to do here. Listen, you never stop being a parent. You never stop. My children are in their 40s now. I'm still their parent. Different role, different stage in life, but I am still dad. I'm still father. And you will be that parent as long as you live or as long as your children live. You will be in their lives as their parent. So what you're establishing at a young age is going to be effective as they grow older. Don't be thinking now that, let me go back here, that age 0 to 5, the nurturer, don't be thinking that's the hardest part of parenting. Like, my God, I finally got him out of diapers. I have won the victory. No, baby, it's just started. It's just started. When you have that teenager look at you face to face, in the eye, nose to nose, and defy you, rebel against you, disobey you, that's when you have to enter the place of wisdom and understanding in dealing with your child. It doesn't get easier. It gets more challenging as they grow older. So please keep that in mind. A week ago, I was watching a TED Talk by this guy named Otto Kelly. He is actually a pastor in Reno, Nevada, but he also has an academy called Dad E Academy. The E stands for excellent or excellence. And he deals with young people. And he was sharing in this TED Talk what young ladies have told him that they need. He said the young ladies have told him that they need protection. The young ladies have told him that they need provision. The young ladies have told him that they need presence. Not just presence to show up and be in a room, but presence in the way of engaging, being involved, being intentionally engaged in what's happening in their life. And then finally, praise. The young lady said, we need praise. Have you ever thought about the importance of praising your children? So often we are all over them when they do negative things. Their behavior is more negative and we let them know about it, don't we? But could we switch that a little bit and begin to praise our children? Let's find the good things that they are doing. Let's find the positive things that they're doing and praise them. Lift them up, edify them, build them up, encourage them, strengthen them by the words of our mouth. Isn't that great? I love it. So as parents, We are providing protection, provision, presence, as in being engaged, and praise. And I would say it's not just the young ladies that need that. I think the young men need that as well. Now, Otto Kelly also said that when he has talked to pimps on the street, they have told him that when young ladies are lacking these things, it is easier to get them to compromise their sexual morals. Wow. So as moms, as dads, protecting our kids, providing for them, being present in their lives in the sense of being engaged, actively engaged, and then praising them. When we practice these things with our kids, it's like we're building a hedge of protection around their lives. Ooh, I love that. That's so, so powerful. Here are 8 things that our children need to thrive. This is from Children's Hospital in Colorado. I love it. And all of these things are biblical. Our kids need security. Our children need stability. This is what we provide for them as parents. Our children need consistency. Our children need emotional support. That praise issue is a part of that, giving them praise, giving them encouragement, empathy. Our kids need love, unconditional love. What they're doing doesn't change how we love them. Our kids need education, not only academic education, but emotional education, spiritual education, all types of educating. Our kids need positive role models in their lives. And so that can be us, and maybe a sibling, maybe a teacher, maybe a pastor, maybe a counselor, a coach, someone in the neighborhood, but they need positive role models. And our kids need structure. We are present to provide structure in their lives. Love it. Take a screenshot of that if you need to. Security, stability, consistency, emotional support, love, education, positive role models, and structure. Now, there's more than that, but that's a good list to start with. Check this out in Deuteronomy chapter 6. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. And these words which I command you today shall be in your heart. So parents, we need the word in our hearts first. Get the word in you. And then verse 7 is the next step. Once you have the word in you, then you turn and you shall teach them diligently to your children. You, not the Sunday school teacher, not the children's minister, not grandma, not grandpa, not aunt so-and-so, uncle so-and-so. I mean, all of those people are fine. They have a part to play, yes. But you are the first line. You are the primary imparter of the word of God. You shall teach them diligently to your children. Got to take that responsibility and walk it out. And you shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. So notice how this attention is all focused on the parent. It's on the mom, it's on the dad. We can't keep pawning this off on other people. It's our major responsibility. And I know we like to say it takes a village, and I get that. I understand what's meant by that. But before you get to the village, you've got to be doing your part. Biblically, the responsibility is on you as a parent. I love what my friend Greg Johnson said to us a few weeks ago. You've got to do the wins. Do the wins when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, when you rise up, when you're driving them to school in the car, when you're taking them to a restaurant, when you're on the way to the soccer game, when you're going to the concert, when you're going to church, when you're on the way home from church. Take advantage of all of these opportunities. When you're sitting in the living room watching TV, when you're eating dinner together, when you're having that snack together. Take advantage. Do the wins. Invest in your children. Spend time with your children. Let's raise them up in the way that they should go. All right, that's it for today. I hope this has been beneficial, encouraging, helpful to you. I believe you're going to have a great weekend. It's going to be powerful. I'm declaring what I believe, that everything you put your hands on today and over the weekend is going to prosper and be successful. It's going to be good. Get in church somewhere this Sunday. It's important that you're in the house of God. Yeah. For Cornerstone people, again tonight, we have Youth Fire, 7 p.m. in the Annex. Get your high school and young adults out there. And then this Sunday, Parenting in the Power of Pentecost, online and in person. It's going to be good. All right. I love you. Appreciate you. God bless you so much. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Talk to you soon.